oh, it's a critical cap, a pretty intense class. It's like a monster. And I was like, so much more fun getting ready with your girlfriends. They paid for my meal too. And then we finished Arcane, season 2 of Arcane. Hello my friends, welcome or welcome back to another video. Today it is the final sleep session of the EV week that happened last week. And it's just chill weeks until the next event. So let's go straight into our sleep report. It is the afternoon for me right now. I was waiting for the construction noises to subside before recording this because it was extra loud this morning. It started at 7 o'clock and it was just a constant drilling from 7 all the way up until 1 p.m. So listening to that over and over for the past 2 weeks has been driving me nuts. I know I mention it so much in my videos, but it's like the number one thing that has been causing me distress and annoyance lately at home. But you know what? You have moments like that will test your patience. And then it just makes me greatly appreciate these moments of silence. So let's see whether or not any shinies showed up. We got a Jolteon. It's been a while since we've seen that. And no shinies. So I've seen on the Discord, but I am like one of you guys who have not encountered a shiny Pokemon on EV week. So in solidarity, we share this joint sadness. But you know what? Maybe it means that there's just something better in store for us on Christmas or New Year's. But huge congratulations to everyone that was able to find their shiny EVs. I hope that they have good stats and sub-natures so that you guys can make it into your favorite evolution. Oh, the Jolteon's hungry. But actually, I'm going to give my bonus biscuit to our regular schmegular Eevee. I will give one cookie to Jolteon though, just because. And I hope everyone had a fabulous weekend. How is everyone doing? Let's do this little check-in. Oh, it's a critical capture! Wow. So I'm excited to see what the stats on this one will be. I normally don't catch evolved Pokemon, but every now and then when they're hungry I will throw a cookie at it. So I'm gonna do the Jolteon. It's gonna show up as Eevee candy for everyone, but I just want to show off this little cute Pokemon that I caught. And I already did the island change as you saw earlier because I needed to quickly feed breakfast before lunchtime rolled around. Wow, it is a level 29. So this is a cacao and milk. Skill trigger S&M. Ooh, that is nice. This is a skill Pokemon also. So S&M before level 50 is very nice. We got ingredient finding S, skill level up M, and research bonus EXP. It is a speed of help down nature though, which is quite sad. But Jolteon is pretty fast, I believe. This is 30 minutes with 38 minutes frequency with speed of help down, which is still a lot faster than a lot of other Pokemons. So I will keep it. Am I ever going to use it? I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I'll see how it plays at Power Plant. But you guys, guess what? I have dessert week for the first time in a very long time. So I think the past month and a half or 2 months, I've been just getting stews and salads. I probably had dessert week one time, and that was on Halloween, which is pretty recent, but given, like, if you take a step back and you look at the entire month and a half to 2 months and I only had one dessert week, that is pretty crazy. So I am already anticipating a slow build up for this week just due to the fact that my dessert week and dessert dishes just tend to be lower level just because I don't have dessert week often, which means I just don't have the time to level all of the dessert dishes. Let's see how our luck goes. We got 10 diamonds, so I have 2.7k hoarded diamonds in my inventory right now. And our Snorlax is growing, and look at that Raichu standing behind tall grass, just like the tall grass that you can find in the mainline games. Alright, and I'm just going to show you guys what my Pokemon team looks like right now. So this is a team. It said salad team, but I was just too lazy to switch around. So ignore the title of the team, but this is my dessert team lineup for the week. in terms of what they are offering me. As you can see, berry typing, favorite typing. And we have a lot of apples, we got milk, we got honey, we got some oils, we got some eggs for the Jigglypuff fruit flan, and we got some ginger. I love ginger. So we got 2 helping bonus sub skills that will help our team be a little bit faster. And I decided to throw in Eo, my Espeon, just to form milk. I still haven't caught a mono milk Squirtle that is worth investing in. So there's that. And I figured if I'm gonna have a milk farmer, I might as well use a Pokemon that has a decent skill attached to it, which is why I plopped my Espeon in there. So yeah, we caught 5 EVs during EV week, none of which are usable, but hey, it's just sometimes you're lucky, sometimes you're not. And yeah, we got a lot of steel type Pokemon. Let's take a look at the shinies I've collected. So I've been playing this game almost since launch. I think I joined a week after launch of this game. So these are all the shinies I've been lucky enough to accumulate over my duration on this game. And I'm very happy whenever I look at it. Sometimes when I'm bored, I'll just go to my Pokebox and take a look at all the shinies just to remind myself which ones I have. And now, I forgot that the maintenance is actually happening today. So the research community tab thing, yeah, we're gonna deal with this one more day until it is finally fixed. But let's go into our research community. Oh, Creedler and I grew closer. We are at friendship level 1 now. Congrats, Creedler, if you're watching. But I want to talk to you guys. Oh, look, Unwanted found the shiny Eevee for their last sleep session of Eevee week. Congratulations, it's so cute with the belly up like that. But my weekend has been very fabulous. I had such a great time hanging out with my girlfriends, and we had like a full day of fun. So my day started at 8:30 on a Saturday, where I woke up to get ready. I met up my girlfriends at the LaGray courses, or the LaGray studio, to do our course. And LaGray is like a little bit more of an intense version of Reformer's Pilates. There's this machine that is much bigger than a Reformer's machine. Vale, congratulations on the Eevee, the shiny Eevee. It's so sleepy. So almost like camouflaging at Toe Hollow too. But yeah, so classes started at 8. It is a pretty intense class. It was my first time doing it. I didn't know what to expect. I've done Reformer's Pilates in the past. Oh wow, Sarah, you found a shiny Umbreon. That is so beautiful. So I asked you guys before, what is your favorite evolution? A lot of you guys said that Umbreon is your favorite evolution. Umbreon is definitely a fan favorite. So I see that you also changed your portrait to it. Oh, it's so cute. And when you get the 2000 hours sleep ribbon, it's going to be smiling. It's going to be so cute. But yeah, 10 a.m. classes. It was intense. I must say, intense for 10 a.m. on a Saturday. And it is pretty core focused. So my core was on fire. I couldn't keep up with all the other girlies there. And man, the people there are strong. They are strong. It was predominantly women. I would say like 99%. There was only one guy in the course. But I was so confused. So I had to look at other people to see like if I'm doing it wrong, if I'm like stepping on my machine properly or everything. The core stuff just killed me. Like my obliques and my core still is so sore, and we're Monday. The lower body stuff was fine, like when we did the single-legged deadlifts and stuff. I was totally fine on those movements, but it's just everything core related. Oh my god, that kills me. The planks, the pikes, the mountain climbers. But overall, it was a good challenge for a Sunday morning or a Saturday morning, and I very much enjoyed my time there. And suffering with my best friends too was just the cherry on top. So after that, we relaxed. We had a 4-hour relaxation at the spa where we did the water circuit, which consists of the heated pool, the steam sauna, the dry sauna, and the cold plunge. So we did all of that, and it was so much fun, so relaxing. We did massages too, and I have this huge knot on my right shoulder that is connected to my neck that has been giving me migraines lately. So she was working on that for me, and she was like, wow, I don't even know if I can call it a knot because it's like it's like a monster. And I was like, really? I knew it was bad, but I didn't know it was that bad. But yeah, she seemed pretty shocked. So I don't really know what is causing that. My pillow looks probably fluffier than it actually is, but yeah, my pillow's like pretty flat, so it doesn't lift my head too much high when I'm sleeping. So I don't know, she said it could also be just the way I carry stress, or maybe I'm clenching at nighttime more than usual, that's causing that, or just the way like I'm shifting weight in my body when I'm like carrying stuff. So I'm just trying to keep it chill, keep it easy, and focus on not tightening my muscles too much. But the spa was really nice, and then we had dinner later, so we had like a good amount of time to shower and get ready before heading to dinner. And one of my favorite things to do is getting ready with your girlfriends. I feel like it's so much more fun getting ready with your girlfriends than it is to go to an actual outing. You know, like everyone's makeup is out, we're doing our hair, we're doing our makeup, and just like enjoying our time together. And it's also really fun to see how other people do their hair and makeup, because you can always learn something that maybe you just didn't know. So I loved that. Oh wait, congrats on the shiny Eevee, the droopy-eared sleep Eevee. So once we were all ready, we took some pictures, and I will always hold those memories dear in my heart. I feel like with my best friends and I, when we were younger, we didn't take much opportunities to take photos all together. So now that we're older, we really... Oh, I wish I could pronounce their name, but I don't know how. But congrats on the shiny Eevee! But yeah, now that we're all in our 30s, I think we got to the point where we realized like we do not have a lot of pictures together. So we try to take as much pictures when we are all together, just to, you know, cherish the moments and the memory. Because I wish I could look back at group photos of us 5 years ago, but we just don't have those photos, you know, because we just didn't take those photos. So if you are also not much of a picture taker, I would encourage that you slowly get into the habit of doing it, because you never know if one day you just want to reflect back on those memories and realize how much more simple things were, how your worries were not as huge as you thought they were, and you just appreciate your friendships so much more. And it's also such a beautiful thing to see how much you've aged and grown with a group of friends as well, because you've met so many versions of them throughout your lifetime together. And I'm very fortunate that my girlfriends and I, we've been friends for like 13 plus years, you know, so we've really seen each other go through it, live through life, and, you know, just become different people. And there have definitely been moments where we've been in and out of each other's lives, but we always found ourselves coming back to each other as well. And I think that is also a beautiful and normal thing of life. So dinner was really great. Dinner was at my favorite place. Oh, look at the two Sylveons, so cute. I have a pair of, actually I don't think I have a regular colored Sylveon. Both of my Sylveons are shiny colored, because I raised one as an Eevee and then one I caught as an actual shiny Sylveon. But I would love to have a pair so it looks like cotton candy, best of both worlds. And I love that they're the inverse colors of each other. But dinner, we went to my favorite place, and I had such a fun time showing my girlfriends some of my favorite dishes and desserts there. And they were so sweet. They paid for my meal too, so I felt super touched and super loved that night. And then we hung out a bit at my place until around like maybe 11 before my girlfriends went home. And that was just my girl-filled Saturday, and I had so much fun, and I'm always going to remember that day. But Saturday was also a lot of fun because we watched Wicked. So my boyfriend and I watched with his family Wicked at the movie theaters. And I've seen the Broadway version earlier this year and I loved it. It was my first Broadway show ever, and wow, what an experience. I was just so awed. So going into watching Wicked, I knew I was gonna love the story, but I think I was very happy with the direction they took in filming it. I feel like they did it justice, and I really enjoyed seeing how they put kind of a modern twist into like certain jokes that would land in today's era as well. But thoroughly enjoyed it. It was so much fun to watch and just so much fun. I mean, I was watching it and I was just reminded of my time watching it in New York for Broadway and remembering certain moments that I may have forgotten. And I just had the most loveliest time. And then after the movies, we went to go to a Vietnamese restaurant and we had dinner there, and that was a lot of fun. My boyfriend and I went home a little early, around like 5 or 6, just because I was feeling a little tired because Saturday was quite the huge day for me. So we came home, we relaxed a little bit, and then we finished Arcane. Season 2 of Arcane, it is now done. We watched the remaining episodes, and oh my gosh, it's just so good. I could see how people were very upset with the last episode. However, I feel like it was kind of expected that something like that would happen. And if it were to happen, they did it in a way that gave justice to the character in terms of like full circle moment where, I mean, I don't want to spoil it, but like the whole themes about like cycle and ending the cycle with them and stuff, I felt like it was done pretty beautifully, you know? So I did really enjoy it. The Vi and Caitlyn scene, that was very interesting because then when I saw that, I was like, oh, I thought this is a kid's show, you know? Well, I know it's not a kid's show. It's a mature audience and mature themes and stuff like that. But imagine some of the kids, because I know a lot of kids play League of Legends, right? So if they're watching this, I mean, like, yeah, it's a lot. And I just really enjoyed how in every episode, their take on how they want to express certain scenes with different artistic mediums or aesthetics is done in such a beautiful way. I really like that. It was so interesting to see how much they flexed on the artistic part of the show, and I appreciate it so much because I felt like they really, like, you could tell the budget really went into the animation of it and the artists, and I love that. It is unlike anything I've seen from other cartoons or animes I've watched before. So I love that about Arcane. The story was great as well. The music is great. And even like the sound effects. And I'm not much of a person where I'm like, wow, those sound effects of that scene was like pretty good. But like the sound effects too, they done so well. And I highly, highly recommend. Watch season 1, watch season 2. And I'm excited for when season 3 comes around and what sort of characters are going to show up, or if people's favorite characters are going to end up showing up in the next season as well. But if you guys watch Arcane, let me know what you think. Were you happy with the ending of season 2? Were you disappointed? And yeah, that was pretty much my week. It is now Monday. It is a beautiful start to the week for me. And you know what? It is a good day to have a good day. So thank you guys so much for joining me in this video. I hope you had an amazing weekend as well. And if you didn't last week, it is never too late to change that around to make it a good week this week. I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day. Thank you guys so much for joining me as always. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. But until then, thank you guys so much for joining me. Good luck, have fun, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.